Hello, everyone. We're here, and only 10 minutes late.
Pay no attention.
We are back with some more Tales of Caerwyn. It is all Haley's fault. Blame Haley for us being late. Go ahead and give us a blame Haley in the chat.
No.
No.
We don't need to add another emote to the repertoire of emotes we have forced Haley to get, so.
Or do we?
No.
Hold on, I got it.
We already have Princess Haley as one of my favorites.
Princess Haley. Shocked and disgusted Haley.
Yeah, there you go. We got
yeah,
Haley.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Sick. All right. Yeah, well, welcome back. It's been a little bit. Mel decided to go on vacation. Like, who does that?
You guys had plenty of time to do it. I was shocked to find out you guys didn't do jack shit for the last 2 weeks. I'm also jet-lagged, guys, so pardon me if I'm a little.
We hung out and played Jackbox games. It was very fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. It was a good time.
You did it without me?
We'll do it with you
were here.
You had a plane.
Yeah, you weren't. Yeah, you were gone. You were in Japan, so you no sympathy.
You did that to yourself.
Having the Bim Bam Boys milk pineapples in their armpits into your juice bar. Something. Half remembering a story and making it so much worse.
I thought you were reading off a prompt from Drawful.
Pretty much.
I was trying to remember the picture that went with it, and I was like, that's not one.
I feel like if you had any Mad Lib template and you put anything involving Japan with it, I think it's still gonna work no matter what.
It's gonna work, yeah.
But I'm back, guys. Hi.
Yeah, Mel's back. We're back with more Tales of Caerwyn. I believe when we left off. I guess we should do so. Sponsors, same as always. We got Lore Link and Infinite Citadel. We also have a Patreon, which has now been, I think, officially merged with the Infinite Citadel Patreon. So now Tales of Caerwyn fully sponsored by... Tales of Initiative fully sponsored by Infinite Citadel. If you want to support this channel, if you want to support Infinite Citadel, if you want some free stuff every now and then, go hit that up. We just put a video up today of us doing a little strategy meeting of what we're doing for Patreon, because we're trying to figure out what our Patreon's gonna look like. Let's see, what else? Oh, we have a Discord. If you want to come hang out, if you like our chats here, if you want to hang out with us even more, you can come talk to us in Discord. We have a good time. Robert posts a bunch of memes there.
Share memes with us.
Yeah, come share memes with us. Come talk about the games, all that fun stuff.
The dankest.
And then, yeah, I think that's it. So we're back. When last we left off with all of this, I believe you all had made your way to the town of Nowhere for the first time. Heading into the city, you, I believe, took the elevator, that is the manual hand crank elevator powered by the lower class members of the city. You spent a little bit of time getting accustomed to the area. You found yourself some lodging in the Panoramic, a sort of city-wide view hotel / inn / tavern run by what is it? The Dust Company? Is that? I have too many factions that I can't remember. The Dust
Caravan.
The Hollow Caravan. Thank you. That was the one I was trying to remember. Yes, run by the Hollow Caravan, and offering you cheaper lodging than trying to just find some coffin hotel in the city. So you got yourself established a little bit. You found your way into the city, I believe, Ruin and Teddy headed down to the lower level of the city, got some information at a bar there amongst the working class individuals, the day laborers. I believe found some information about the tournament that you are here to look into and check out. Found out a little bit about some of the different contestants, who they are, what they're doing, how the tournament works, and also got some information on some jobs that you might be able to do. The first of which was to just like do day labor in the mines in the area. The area of nowhere is rich with lots of minerals that are not found, like things that are not found in other places in Caerwyn. Or there was also a note of some murders, which I named this one the Nowhere Murders. So if you don't investigate them, it's going to be real confusing, but no pressure. We can always rename it after the fact. No, it's all good.
Way to call a shot.
Yeah, you know, that's all I ever do, and half the time it misses. It's 50-50, truly.
50-50's in chat.
Yeah, 50-50s. Sick. All right, what else? Oh, and then Saoirse and Fiona went to gather some more information on the upper level, got a little bit more information about the various participants and how the tournament was going to be working. And I think that's like it. I think we're there. So none of us could quite remember where we left off last time. So in the, pretending like we're professionals, we are just going to say that you all finish up your business around the city and head back to the panoramic to regroup and share the information about what you have learned. And with that, we will go ahead and start. Whoever would like to. As you all arrive back at the panoramic, what are you doing?
Does anyone want to fight? And I don't mean right now. I mean in the tournament.
Oh, I was just going to say, doing it here in public at the table, I'd imagine we all probably like grabbed a table somewhere in like the lobby or whatever just to get a drink. And it's like, yes, Ruin, I don't believe fighting right now is probably the most productive. So
Can you go warm up?
Clarification.
Sasha lowers her plate.
Absolutely.
Clarification
just like a handful of mashed potatoes, just like squelching out your fingers. You just shake it off on the plate.
And it's just
Also,
that food that keeps sticking. Yeah.
Reminder, because I just reminded myself by updating my sheet. If anyone has 0 Fabula points, you now have 1 because we started a new session. So.
Yay!
I don't even
Oh
know
wait,
how
no.
much
I
it is.
have.
You have too many. Spend them.
I do.
I have 0, so I have 1 now.
There you go. I'm rich for once, but what benefit would you say comes with us actually participating in it? At least from what Saoirse and I were hearing from our talks with some of the others, it's not a team effort. We would all be fighting independently. We might even be pinned against one another should that circumstance come to pass. Don't.
Pinned, you say?
Yeah.
You and Teddy do that already, Bruin, so.
I mean, it would just be an extension of training. So, be interesting to see how it would turn out. No holds barred.
More people we put into the fight, the more opportunities we have to be reached by sponsors that could be one of the baddies we're looking for.
Exactly.
Alternatively, if we enter the tournament and we're so busy fighting, we might miss opportunities to investigate and get clues.
That's true.
Also true. I mean, there's nothing wrong with only entering some of us, and then the others stay outside to either influence or investigate or both. And then if we fucking lose in the first 2 rounds, then like, yeah, we'll join the investigating crew. Not that I'm any help with that, but
the investigation probably ends
really
short
helpful.
if we if our contestant fails. maybe it's worth finding someone we think is going to go far and helping them out.
That's an option too. Although that one sounds like it takes money, and I don't have a lot.
Yes, but I'm very good at lying and
Oh.
looking like I have money. But yeah, very, very true. I would enjoy the tournament. I would like to enter, but I also don't mind sitting on the sidelines. I have many skills, all very useful.
Okay, James Bond.
You mean Liam
Inspector Gadget.
Neeson?
Oh, damn it, Liam Neeson. Fuck.
the other one.
The other one.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
There's also that murder stuff, which maybe these baddies screwed up, and that's also them, and we might catch a lead looking into that.
Yeah. I mean, money's never a bad thing, and the sooner we get on that, the sooner we can get into anything else. When does the tournament start?
I think it was in a couple days, if I remember the last session correctly. I think we
So
were
we could
a tiny bit early.
I think we had like
You
a
have a couple
week.
weeks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we had like a week. Or
Couple
so.
Ooh.
weeks. Okay.
Wow.
Couple
Yes.
weeks.
All
Okay,
right.
we got time.
Essentially,
Just-
the
Yeah,
way
we've
that this works in like the narrative is you have as long as you need, as long as
Yeah.
you don't take like months, right?
Okay.
Yes. We've got time
And until we
to-
hit, until we activate the quest, we can do whatever
Yeah.
we want.
Yeah, don't go through that door with the fog in it.
Oh, god damn it. No, go back. Ow.
Yeah, it's like a circle of area.
Reload,
like,
reload.
when you into the street. It's like, all right. Well, we got plenty of time to do all the things. I think looking into these jobs is the first.
Money will make either option, staying out or going in, easier, I think. So
Yes.
might as well
Yes.
cover the murders. And if the murders are inconsequential and unrelated, then hey, we've done some good. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Maybe
Did we
Actually-
find out when
deserved it.
did we find out when this signing up for the tournament ends?
I think we got at least a week and a half.
All right.
This actually does lead me to a question, Conlon. For us finding out that information about the murder portion, do we know who got murdered?
Not yet.
Okay, just wanted to clarify what that's, so. It's good to know.
Oh, but have we rested? This is the next day, right?
It's up to you. You can either, it
Okay.
can either be the night that you all kind of came back together after going into the
Okay.
cities, or it can be resting. Into
I'll
the
save
next
it then. I'll
Okay.
save it. But I got a thing.
You have a thing?
I have a thing.
Oh.
You
Is
were
it your
told.
tavern
I,
talk?
You might want to get that checked out.
Yeah.
you were told, I believe, that there have been multiple murders. So
Mhm.
it is,
Yes.
Yes.
and they're all
Yes.
related.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, we should definitely look into that first. Do we know which of the two jobs was the murders? Was it the one on the first level or the one on the third level?
Probably a third.
No,
Because the
fifth.
first level's likely the mining.
Yeah. Yes.
And we're staying, the panoramic is on the third level. So
Yes.
we're right there already.
Cool.
Mhm.
And whatever HQ means is where we've got to go.
Oh, that's right, like a guard post HQ, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh boy, guards, my favorite.
Well,
See if any of them
Right,
recognize
no,
you.
The city of nowhere is predominantly hell touched.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, cool.
Well, hopefully there aren't any guards from Eklund's Fall that might have come over here either. So, the faster we try to solve the murders and figure out what happened, then the faster we can get our money and then proceed to the games. And proceed to figure out what happens there.
Beautiful. To bed,
also
then
braid
to
your
the
hair,
third
Rowan.
level?
Yes, bedtime.
Sounds good to me.
What's up, Taylor?
I could braid Ruin's hair. It's like try and disguise him a little bit.
Aww.
I mean, if you want to braid my hair, you can, I guess. Don't do. Oh, I immediately. I said it and then I immediately regretted it. Just instantaneous. The regret.
No take backs. But I'll
I
do it in
like-
the morning.
Yeah.
I secretly hand you this little it's kind of like a engraved jewelry box, and you like flick the little thing open. It's just full of like different pins and clips and butterflies and roses and everything that you can put into his hair as you braid it. And I just like slide that towards you. Like, have fun.
You know, Saoirse, if I recall correctly, there were several other students at the university or the college, where they would usually do their hair overnight, and then come the morning, they take all the pins and stuff out, and your hair is massive waves of new refreshness. Maybe that might help Ruin a little bit with looking different in the morning. Sometimes socks were involved. I'm still not sure about that one.
I think we're overestimating how dangerous this is for me. That no one here is gonna recognize me. Looks
I
at
see.
camera
Braid
like
your hair.
as if there aren't Fabula points in the wings waiting to fuck up that statement. I'm not gonna spend mine too, but I'm just highlighting the fact that this is, if you want some dramatic irony, this is the moment when we jump cut to the
Yes. The
Fabula
person you upset
point.
last time we played has one Fabula point and no care in the world as to why to use it.
Or you save that, and then the girl who put the two of you up to that in the first place uses her Fabula point, so you save that Fabula point
Who
to
even
mess up
knows?
Ruin's day even more.
This is
Metagaming is encouraged in this bullshit, Matt.
I love it.
Shut
I
up.
love it.
Counterspell.
going
I
to
counterspell
bed.
your counterspell.
I counterspell your
I'm
counterspell.
going to
I-
bed.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
Can I have my hit points, please? Do we get a restful sleep? Do we have to roll for watch? What is the deal?
No,
Tell me
in
it's the
town,
morning.
in town, full rest. It'll be 80 pence total for your stay. Or actually, I forget how much I told you it was. I think it was discounted.
We had
Yes.
discounted for the first night. Yeah.
Have we
It was
already paid
100. It was 110, if I remember correctly, for that first night, and we all split it evenly between.
Not 110. That was for the
No,
for the
that's-
cart.
That was the cart.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
think you
gonna
paid to
shut up,
stay
never
for
mind.
the night.
I don't think we
Yeah,
paid to
I-
stay.
I don't think we.
But I forgot
I
that you were staying in a hollow
thought-
caravan
I
spot.
thought we did, but yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to pay.
I don't think we paid because I Fabula pointed that it was a place that
Yes.
Ruin had a connection with, and so
Yes,
we
you
could
did.
Yes,
stay
yes,
there.
yes, yes.
I wasn't sure if it was on the cheap or if it was entirely free. That was
We'll
not
do-
decided, but
We will do 10 pence per person to
Oh.
stay, so 40
Nice.
total.
Okay.
Rest
Okay.
full rest
Yeah.
in the city
I
is
c-
usually 20. So.
Teddy covers it.
Well, thank you.
Thank
This
you,
place
Teddy.
has like a stable and everything. Like that's why we came here for.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's got-
something.
Yes.
Yeah,
A
cool.
place. It has doors that lock. It has a stable that you can
All the
use.
things.
Someone is there all the time.
And a discount.
So
We
one
have
lock,
an
though, not
influence and
two.
discount code.
mm-hmm.
One lock, not two.
6 locks actually.
There's always
Uh,
2 locks.
But they're all. So you have to unlock it. So you have to unlock the first one. And then you unlock the third one, but it's all the same thing. So you have to have like 6 different keys. But you have
I'm
to get them
gonna
all
throw
in.
up. I'm gonna throw up on stream.
No, don't throw up. Don't
You
throw
are
up.
good.
Teddy's already at the HQ guard post.
Matt, did you have something you wanted to do?
Yes, because I got my tavern talk skills.
I
Now,
was waiting to see if you'd use it.
when you
Mhm.
rest inside an inn or a tavern, I've been glossing over at Eckland's Fall because we were already getting like all the plot points we really needed. But now, new place. Give me them hints. I might ask the
New
GM
place,
up
who
to new place. Who dis? Up to skill level questions. I only got 1 skill level. About your surrounding and the people that live here. So I am going to I'm gonna ask for I want to try and like keep this plot relevant. So I'm trying not to like ask a meta question. I'm trying to ask like what a question Ruin would be. But I guess the meta question that we can translate into a Ruin question would be, are there any new seemingly nefarious influence? Like we had the Steel Kings that came out of kind of nowhere and were suddenly like fucking things up. Is there an equivalent here? Is there some new person on the scene that's kind of screwing with things?
Yeah. I think the thing I really like about this ability is that like it can just be a meta question because
Oh yeah.
it's not Ruin going out and asking people who are in this bar, like, is there a new organization? It's like Ruin is just hanging out. Every now and then he's talking to somebody. He's like hearing conversations, all this stuff. So Matt gets to ask the question, I get to answer it, and Ruin gets the information as it pertains to the world, which I think is just, I don't know. I like that as like a system in this game a lot.
That is true. It says you may ask the GM, so it is entirely above table. I like cool. Dope. I'm not cheating. Hooray.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not so nitty gritty specific.
Yeah.
No, there are no new organizations here. The sort of prevalent things that you hear about organization-wise is the standard things that would be in Nowhere, which are like the people who own the mines, the people who like have recently become like wrote and have like moved up in station, some things like that. The one that's on everybody's mind right now is the planning committee for the tournament, and there's a group of wrote who have like put this together basically, and then yeah, I think that's about it. There's like a lot. I think you probably get some information about like there's a lot of people in the city now because the tournament's coming up. Like there are like outsiders that are coming in, and like it's a big time, and a lot of people come from around the area to like either watch or participate or like get some information, you know, like sponsor or whatever, right? Like the outsider class can also sponsor like the people in the games. So like a lot of times like smithies and like armor makers and like people who are involved will like sponsor. So yeah, no new organizations that have sprung up like the Steel Kings. You don't get anything off of that vibe, but
cool.
Yeah,
it's giving big. I had two touchstones that had really popped ahead. Both of them were one was very silly, which was like, there's a lot of people in town. Oh, so it's like Jerusalem at Passover. Like that was my, I don't know why.
Right.
And then like the there's a tournament in the Lycanius trilogy where like because it's so prestigious and there's so much riding on it, lots of people just throw money at the competitors, and it's like it's like NASCAR sponsorship. There's stickers all over the armor of like, who are you representing in this tourney to go up in class.
That's exactly what this is like, is that, so the people who are participating, I think we covered this last time, but as a reminder for everybody, because it's been a little bit, like the people who are participating are, for the most part, people in the lower two tiers of the society here, or the S2-E3, which is the word for strangers, which are just people who are not hell-touched, who are typically not allowed to own property in the city. They're not citizens of Nowhere, like, at all. They can, like, by proxy get property and stuff, but, like, some of the people who will be competing will be people who are strangers trying to get into, like, becoming citizens of the city. But there's also then just like a ton of sponsors of like blacksmiths and armor makers and like weapon makers and magicians, like all sorts of people who are like sponsoring various contestants in this thing. And it is exactly that, like literal like magical emblems of like who is who, and like you could, you know, there's like a brochure you get when you come in that has everybody's little logo and like who sponsored it? At what level?
Program. Yeah. Get your program. Popcorn.
Program. Sponsored by.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here.
Oh God. Nowhere's in Boston.
Jersey's over here. Some peanuts. Peanuts over here. I really am unfiltered right now today. I'm sorry, everyone.
There's one contingent of vuvuzelas that it was very popular like 5 years ago, but they're hanging on. They're hangers on.
But yes, so that is what you kind of gather from your tavern talk. Unless there's anything else that anybody wants to do, we are
car parking over here.
Yeah, that's the other thing you've seen in the city is that like a ton of random people have just like put up signs that are saying like cart storage and like hotel, but like hotel spelled wrong. You can tell that it's literally just like some dude who has a like bit of property and is offering, like some guy is like offering a tent in an alleyway and is like hotel.
It's Indianapolis during Gen Con.
Yeah,
everyone's
exactly.
just like, all right, Airbnb, come on in.
I am so worried about what it's going to be like this year. And then the house we had last year, it was fine.
It worked.
But it worked.
It's a good time.
We all got very
The house we
cozy.
had was nice.
Yeah.
We did not
It
get
was
that
very
one
different.
again.
Yeah, we didn't get that one last year.
We all got very cozy, sharing
fine.
beds and
It was a
stuff
ton of
with
fun.
one another.
We had a great
It
time.
was
It
fun.
was fun. It was fun. I know more about
We had,
all
like,
of you than
9
I ever
people
thought I
and
would.
3 beds and 4
That was-
couches. It was fine.
That it truly felt like, oh, this is what I missed when I never went to summer camp as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you know, like D&D in a castle. I really think
Yes.
like an adult summer camp for D&D
Yes.
would be really sick. Just like, all right,
100%.
everybody
Yes.
come. We're gonna everybody take off 2 weeks of work. You gotta use all your vacation time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But like 2 weeks of work, and you just come hang out, or like a cruise, like D&D cruise would be sick.
Yeah.
There is one
There,
available.
there are
we could.
those. Those
Yeah.
exist. I know.
But
We-
anyway,
We're doing Infinite Citadel's 2026 Kickstarter is fucking
All right.
TRPG camp for
the commune. We build the commune. We stay there. The way that we fund that is that every summer on the
we run
ground,
camps.
we run
Yes.
D&D camps.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate how good of a plan this is. So fuck
It's
the
actually,
stream.
like,
We're doing
pretty
it.
sick,
No.
yeah. We're doing it.
And this,
Oh my god.
All right.
there is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, there was something real quick.
Mhm.
Before we go to bed, I would like to give Hetty one of the soul treasures that I stole, the pendant of fire resistance.
Ooh.
I've never actually. Do I know that it does? Yeah, I gave it to Yosi.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
you know
And
what
he
that
told me
one
what it
does.
is.
The only thing you
yeah,
don't
I know what
currently
it
know
is.
about is the amulet that Ruin has.
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
That's the only one we know nothing
Um,
about.
Cool. So,
Because you have your
One, this
new
pendant-
liar's dice.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
So, like, there's no point in me hanging on to this accessory. Like, someone
Right.
may as well utilize it. One, I think this is really, really pretty, and I think it would really bring out the color of your eyes. 2, it grants fire resistance, so in case something does happen, you've got a little bit of a buffer. I know you've got your baking.
He's just going to be
pan
running into
chutney, but-
fires now.
But also, if we do need any extra money, it's worth approximately. Well, Yosi said it was worth approximately 600 pence. Don't know what its value would be here, but we can fall back on that.
That's fun. That is exciting. As soon as you say how much it's worth, Teddy's very excited to put it on. Does it? What does it
Don't
look
worry
like?
about the benefits.
No, the benefits are neither here nor there. And what does it look? What does it look
It looks
like?
pretty.
Has it got a big jewel on it? That's important.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Yes.
I don't remember if something was actually. I was just a.
It's all you.
It's just something.
It
I
was
stole,
nondescript.
So. Sweet.
Okay, cool.
And does Teddy prefer gold or silver jewelry?
Oh, gold. I think. I think she can pull off either, but I do think that she wears
Definitely
gold.
can. So it's got this beautiful, delicate gold chain. The pendant inside is a large. It looks like a ruby, but it has flecks of orange and yellow in it, like a fire burning has been trapped inside the jewel. It's about the size of a 50-cent piece.
Yeah.
And it sits tastefully just above the cleavage. Like it, you know, it's
Teddy's
it's
cleavage
like-
is pushed up enough that it sits exactly on her cleavage, and it's perfect.
Yeah. So it's very, very
it's
tastefully.
perfect.
And then
She's got the boobs that have a shelf above her dress. Like that's how far they're pushed up. She has like a actual, and so it is like placed on that, and it's literally perfection.
it sits. Yeah.
The latest jewel to the
it's-
horde.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Sisha. And she's going to wrap you up in a big hug, give you a little kiss on the top of the head. She says thank you, and she just is admiring it, and then she's going to go stare in the mirror for a few bits.
Meanwhile,
I'm not going to
Fiona's
give
in
a
the
time,
corner.
but it'll be a while.
It'll be a while.
Fiona, meanwhile, is in the corner with the anime sad.
Are we sharing a
cloud
room?
overhead?
We can share a room. Are we all four of us?
We all. Yeah. How many rooms did we actually get? Just one to share?
So I mean, it's
Or a
really
room
up to
each?
you. Whatever you all want to do.
Okay.
We can go for a room each, and it's
Cuddle
a small
puddle?
room, or like Lord of the Rings, the Hobbits in Bree
The
style,
Hobbits.
where
Yeah,
it's
the
just, like
bunks.
beds in a room.
Yeah.
It's
That's
up
what
to
I
you.
figured. Beds in a room is
Yeah,
better.
Semi-private room. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That also feels like
There
it
are,
matches the
yeah,
vibe
there's
of the Hollow
privacy
Caravan.
curtains
Yeah.
that you can like close and open.
Yeah.
And your like costs also cover like food and drink for the day.
Oh, cool.
Basically, like you have whatever you need meal wise while you're in the tavern.
Yay.
Beautiful.
By the way, I posted an image of the little pixel art that they include in the book of what the ruby pendant looks like, and it is on a gold
Ooh.
little like
Where did
It's
you
all-
post it?
in recording chat.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's a little red with gold.
Ah,
Cute.
that's so
Oh,
cool.
I fucking nailed it.
Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah, 100%.
You nailed it. It's perfect. You're perfect.
I will also
Love it.
because I don't have a better place to share these, and because you did tavern talk, it's not technically the question that you asked. The other thing that you hear a lot of, Ruin, is buzz about both the murders and the tournament. You hear, I think, a couple of different people talking about like, oh man, I should just enter myself in that tournament. I'll go get it. Like maybe I can win. Through all of that, you gather it does cost 1,000 pence to enter the tournament. Which is typically paid by sponsors. Usually that's like how you gather all of your sponsors. The other thing that you gather is that these murders are very high profile. They're very weird. We won't cover why until you go actually ask, but you hear a lot of people sort of hushed whisperies like talking about the murders and how strange they are. The big thing that you hear, though, is that a huge amount of money has been placed if anyone can solve what's going on. Very specifically, you hear that the Order of the Forge God has offered 2,000 pence for something
Oh,
very
shit.
specific. The city has offered 1,000 pence if you can bring whoever's doing this to justice. And a third party has offered 200 pence if you can find out some information.
Those cheapskates.
This is
It might just
It's
be
probably
family.
it's probably a family member that's
Yeah.
just wanting to find out what happened to their kid or their
Finances.
Those
dad or
cheapskates.
something.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I feel a disturbance in the force of 2K for something specific, as in the evil option, 1K for the neutral option, and 200 for the good option.
Yeah, I say we take all three of the jobs and get them all done.
Yeah, well,
Yes. I
They
agree.
are-
200.
These are essentially like bounty reward kind of things for
Yeah.
the different like unlock, like depending on the ending you get for the
Yeah.
murder
Nice.
quest
Yes.
is how much like is which
And
money.
if we
is
play it smart, we can
All
chop
of
them
them are
into
available.
pieces and off. Yes, exactly, and get all
Yes.
three of them done. But we have to make sure we time it right.
Time it
It's
right.
like one of those, and we're gonna save scum like there's no tomorrow.
I was gonna make a save scumming joke of like, Saoirse or Taylor, you have 4 Fabula points. That's our save scumming. You need.
Yes.
we're just aligning the stars to get all 3.
Yes.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah. With that
Okay,
much
so
money,
then-
we could be a convincing sponsor to someone.
Or enter multiple people.
Or
Either way.
yeah. Right. We sleep.
So then
Teddy's
and then-
14 suitcases, and she goes through all of them to like find the outfit she's gonna wear tomorrow, plus her pajamas, because she's got her home outfit, then her pajamas, and her outfit ready for tomorrow. So she's got it all sorted.
Is Teddy a unpack everything and don't pack it back up until you're ready to leave kind of person, or so are these clothes all just sort of strewn about, or like?
No, if we were in a better room,
But they were
Yes.
wrinkled.
yes. So like if we were in a room where she could hang everything up, she is the person that unpacks a suitcase entirely. So she puts all their stuff in the bathroom, in the drawer, like, you know what I mean? Like if it was like a proper fancy room, everything gets put in its proper place as if it was her home. But in this situation, in this room, I have in my imagination that a lot of her suitcases are like pop up. So like when she opens them, she can like open the like little like section inside, and so it's all relatively organized anyway.
The one out of
I will
I love that.
if you want me to spend a Fabula point to do so, I will. But like it's all just like pop out and very usable.
it's like the is it Wicked where Glinda has like
Wicked,
the
yes,
movie? She has
yes.
like the pull out thing that's got like the whole like rack with all of her clothes. But it's like a
Yes,
suitcase.
yes,
Yeah.
very yes. That
Sick.
that is the vibe very much so as a most recent cultural touchstone.
Yes.
Love it.
Okay, cool, rad.
Ruin just watches in dumbfoundedness and goes like pulls the curtain, and then it's like 2 seconds, then he's back and armor's off, folded in, and he's wearing his other outfit of the 2 outfits this man owns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
So the next morning, Saoirse braids Ruin's hair in a. Hey, you said
I know.
sit.
I said, now I will sit, but you do not get to wipe the glare off my face. I will glare.
Give me a dex check, Taylor.
Oh, I'm good at them. Oh. 15. Good God.
All right. What does it look like?
I rolled an 8 and a 7. It is a beautiful. I don't know the correct term. Is it a French?
God, we're gonna be Googling braids now. Here we go.
No, it's. I don't know what the difference between a French and a Dutch braid is, but one where it's like, I don't know. My sister and I call them Audis, where it's like it doesn't sit flush against your skull. It's like got this 3D. Like
Yes.
the braid itself has a
Okay.
bit of volume.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, the braid
Did you-
has some volume to it.
Did
What?
you turn Ruin into a white-haired roomie?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. She did.
Unintentionally.
How many braids is the question? Because if it's more than 2, then yes.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it's
I
less than
was-
2, then it's just adorable.
It was one. I was just gonna do like one
Okay,
quick
one's
braid. I
fine.
wasn't
Yeah,
gonna push my
one,
luck.
Yeah. One is very Katniss Everdeen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everdeen? Yeah. I nailed it.
Yep.
I almost, and then I almost corrected myself to Evergreen. I'm like, that's wrong.
No, that's the minty toothpaste she
Ruins.
came out with after. So.
Ruin's a bit more of a Katniss Evermean, if you will.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice. Yes. So yeah, it's got, and it's quite sturdy. She plays with the idea of like leaving little wisps, like frame the jaw and like the cheeks, and then it was like, that's probably crossing a line with you. You probably don't want those sorts of embellishments, so she pulls them back in, and then sneakily she pulls out the little jewelry box that Teddy had given her, and just puts like 3 little diamante bobby pins at the back of the skull, just to help keep it in place. So if Ruin turns his head in a certain way, there's a little glint at the back, but it's nothing overly embellished. It's just she's had her fun with playing with Ruin's hair, and she's had her fun with what Teddy's given her. She's not pushing her luck. That will come later. But yeah, so it's now off and out of Ruin's face. Ruin has a fringe, don't they?
Yeah.
Would Ruin prefer the fringe left out or also tucked back?
I don't think Ruin has
clay
any
to be
say in this
sculpted.
right now.
He's
Ruin
Yeah.
is fully dissociated at this point.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mercy. I'll pull it back. I'll use an extra little pen to keep the fringe.
nailed it.
Amazing. All right.
I am a pretty princess.
Are you bonita?
I feel.
Do you feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Yes. Excellent.
All right. You all are up.
It's just
Ruin,
enough that you still look like you, but not you.
Ruin with a fresh braid, ready to go talk to some guards. Is that where you're headed?
I'm now laughing at the idea that we might get into combat and it's just going to be the weirdest. Just like, does this man have braids? Ah! Like, holy.
If you had been at a 16 or higher on the braid roll, I was gonna say that it was a distracting amount of like it was like a distractingly perfect braid.
Damn it!
Damn it!
There's gonna be some advantage to that, but you only got 15. That's just it
So
was
close.
good.
Anyway, I could
I
use
rolled
the
a
Fabula
7 and
point to nudge it.
I'm not wasting it on that.
No, me! I have 2!
No, you can't spend fabulous points on
I have
other
God
people.
damn it.
No, it's okay, Bruin. No one was going to be looking at your hair whatsoever because as Teddy opens the curtain, she is wearing the loudest outfit you've ever seen anyone wear. She's put her extra large feather on and she is ready to take on the day and solve some murders. She looks like Sherlock Holmes on acid. She has
Yes!
she has like a monocle that she's not wearing, but is like tucked, like one of those chains, like the monocle
Yeah.
chain. So it's
Yep.
like tucked. So like, I don't know if there's actually a monocle attached to it, but the chain is there and it looks like it's, and she's got a cute little vest that's like buttoned up. And once again, her boobs are just all the way up and out because she's not wearing a shirt under the vest. So it's just like, but she's got this long coat on. It is insane. And she's ready to go.
All right. More of a Sherlock Holmes wrecker, if you will.
Yes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
That's incredible.
You're on it today, on fire.
Yeah, you're killing it.
Mhm.
I've been contained for 2 weeks, and I just have
Yeah.
stingers left and right. Sick. All right. Yes. So you are all headed to the guard HQ on this level.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Yeah. When you arrive, you see you're not the only ones here. There are a number of sort of varying degrees of shady people, kind of looking like they might be interested in these jobs. It seems that something has maybe changed somewhat recently, and a number of people are now interested in taking on the job. But there's a line. Well, we would just skip through. Once you wade through the line, basically, you get to sort of the receptionist person for the desk here. And as you walk up, a hell-touched woman that is extremely buff and wears bottom half of armor and top half business casual almost. Clearly is I am a guard, but also I've been put on reception duty for a minute, and is having to be business focused. Hello. Yes, how can I help you?
Bro, maybe you should do her workout.
We're here to inquire about the murders, seeing if we could assist with that.
Yeah. Everyone else here is also very interested in that new bounty that was placed.
We heard there were 3. What's the deal with those?
Sure, yes. There have been 3 murders. They are, normally we would not really be considering this as anything more. We have apprehended the people who committed the murders. All 3 of them are in the cells, but none of them can remember doing it, and all of their stories are a bit too similar for us to be confident in their arrest. We've also had some pressure from some other outside influences to figure out what's going on. I'd love to just lock them up, but
What other outside influences are putting pressure on you to solve this, then?
Well, for the first one, the mines, the very specifically the owner of the mine where a number of the victims were killed, is interested in getting some information. It seems to be pulling some strings. But the big one is the most recent one. The accused is a human, an outsider, and his order has put up rather large bounty and has stuck a lot of gum in the gears, if you will.
Hmm. Well, other than their stories being a little too consistent in between all three of them, are there any other connections either between the three who you have arrested or any of the victims for that matter?
That's what's so weird about this is all of the convicted, or the accused, I suppose, are completely disconnected. They're nothing in common. We have no reason to suspect that they even necessarily knew the people who they killed. But the victims were all workers at the mine that that I mentioned earlier.
All the murder victims were
that-
mine workers? Is that
Yes.
okay?
And that's the only. Oh my god, I was gonna say common denominator. That's not right.
Connective
that's the only
tissue
thing they
between
had
the
in common?
victims.
Yeah.
As far as we know, other than the fact that they're all plea and working class individuals.
Are they all people that wanted to enter the tournament? Or entered the tournament or anything along those lines?
Not that we know of.
Okay.
None of them had anything to really do with the tournament.
Alright.
This bounty for the human, that's to, I'm assuming, prove their innocence.
Yes. The Order of the Forge God has offered 2,000 pence if someone can prove the innocence of their member.
And what is the third?
The third bounty?
Yes.
So there's the Order of the Forge God. There is the city has offered a bounty on any information that someone might be able to provide, and then the owner of the mine has offered 200 pence to see if anyone can figure out why their miners are being targeted.
Okay. The city is offering 1,000 pence for just information.
If you can bring someone in, if you can find someone who's done this.
So not information. You want them to solve the case.
Exactly.
You want an arrest.
Or
Easy.
dead or alive. We're not too
Deal.
concerned about how you bring them in.
No
as long as
worries.
you can prove that they're the ones who did it.
Yes.
Preconceived notions about guards are just being extra cemented in Bruin's brain.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I definitely have
worries.
no preconceived notions about law enforcement.
None.
And how this
There's no bias in this authorship
No.
whatsoever. None.
At all.
Do you have any more information for us before we can head on our way?
Do you have the victims' bodies?
Yep, the bodies are all accessible. If you can prove to us that you're actually committed to this, we have had to turn
We
away.
just
a
like
number of
hold up
people.
our ID cards that are like Adventure Plus.
Adventure Plus.
We are official adventurers.
Oh, level 15. So.
Oh, you're only a level 15, Ruin? You've got to work on your membership.
That's good enough. If the colleges are getting involved, if even some freelancers from the colleges are getting involved, that would be most helpful. Yeah, we can find you some time to observe the bodies if you want. The accused are also all
Observe them.
available.
Beautiful.
Fiona's hair stands up on end at the mention of the other colleges of like, no, these bastards can't touch it.
No.
How many accused are there? Sorry.
3.
There's okay. Sorry. I wrote 3 down too many times and was like, that can't be right.
Can't be 3 of everything.
3
And
dead
what
people.
do we know about the 3? One is obviously the human with a bounty that they didn't do it.
From the Order of
Who
the
are the
Forge
other
God.
2?
Yeah.
The first is another mine worker who was seemingly knew the victim that they killed. The second was a street performer who had no prior connection, from what we can tell. That murder happened in broad daylight. Many people saw it.
Oh,
And
so
then
he is guilty.
we know that they all did it. They all had blood on their hands and were were there.
Mm.
We know that they are the ones who committed the murder. It's just strange that none of them remember doing it and
Oh,
the
This is about the
similarities of the crime.
What?
I missed
inexplicable
the memory
amnesia.
part.
Mm-hmm.
What
No,
you said
memory.
the similarities. So they all have amnesia about the event itself. What were there any other similarities, or is it just that they all killed minors at some
The-
point?
The murders were especially
Workers, not children.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just clarification.
The
with that.
profession, not the felony.
Yeah.
Being a minor isn't a felon.
No,
Felony.
but never mind.
We have some files to show you later.
Yeah, I
Don't
was
worry
gonna
about
say,
it.
No,
there's an
no,
island
no,
that
no,
you should know
no,
more about.
no, that.
I'm good. I just don't want people to think that the word minor.
No, it's
Is
just funny
anything.
to say. The profession. not
I don't
the
think so.
felony.
I don't think it's funny at all.
That's
Oh,
fine.
stressing me out so
I had a really
Um,
bad. What do they mine?
Ooh.
The various things from the natural resources of nowhere. There's all sorts of things under the city, and they
Nothing
provide
particular.
I think there are a number of exports that the city has,
Yeah.
but nothing
Okay.
special.
Oh, that Arcanium's a big one. They mine
Right.
Arcanium here.
Yeah.
Shall we go talk to the murderers? Perpetrators.
We're
You're on mute, Haley or Taylor.
Or should we look at the bodies first? That way we can ask the correct questions. Because
That's probably a
maybe
good
we can
idea.
describe
Sure.
something of the victims that can jog something in their memory.
I do want to find out though. Is there a way to I turn to Fiona. Is there a way to look at, I don't know, traces of magic or other such afflictions that may affect the memory? And is there a time limit on those things?
Well, a little bit outside of my scope, but I would not be surprised if there's still some lingering hints of magic for the aftermath. Whatever spell, I would imagine, that consumed the three who enacted on these crimes, I would imagine it was temporary magic, more for the moment rather than for long term. But if we can find clues of any sorts on the bodies of those that were unfortunately affected by the workings of these three, then perhaps we might be able to catch them saying something that happened on the bodies that maybe perhaps they don't remember. So, or we trigger something, just as Saoirse said. Having the bodies for a little bit more information before we go into the investigation and interrogation of these three might provide a little bit more context clues.
Yes, absolutely. If you think that you'll still be able to see traces of magic after a period of time, I think that will be fine.
I must ask though, and Fiona will refer to the guard again. Which of the other colleges are here, so to speak, or presented amongst the rest of these folks?
None. These are mostly bounty hunters. You all are the only college engineers that have taken the job.
At least that's a little bit of comfort. Alright, I suppose the bodies will be the first thing we should do.
Were all three of the victims from the same mine or like mining area?
Yes.
So they were colleagues.
They were all day workers who worked in the same mines.
Okay.
You don't know if the victims knew each other, though.
As far as we can tell, not necessarily outside, just working potentially near each other in different days.
And where were they all killed? In
Different
the
places.
mines? Different
Uh,
places.
One was killed as they walked home from work. That was the first one. The second one was on the street in broad daylight, and then the third was in the room of the priest, or the whatever they call them in the Order of the Forge God.
But there's been many more murders and many uncaught people, I imagine, then. Is that the case? Or is it just
One
the
second,
3
I have to go
murders?
deal with something. Dogs are
Okay.
yelling at each other.
Oh no.
Oh no, the pups.
No. But this is a perfect time to refer to everybody that you could also be accessing Lore Link, where you could keep all of your notes about your massive, elaborate schemes of murder and complex stuff in your games. And also, I'm super excited because Fabula Ultima just made that announcement not too long ago about all their funding being done, and they're getting ready for the final pages. And then they had the beta of the fucking bestiary, and I'm so goddamn pumped.
PDF's out. I have not
So beautiful.
I have not caught up on my email, but yes, the PDF is out.
Yeah, neither have
and
I.
It was
really-
so good.
I really gotta read it.
Oh my god. They have walking cities and shit.
Yeah, dude, they went ham. It's like if it's in a
Real
JRPG,
hot.
there is something in there that's gonna be doing it.
I didn't think I'd see mortal engines in this bitch. Like, what? But they have like level 50, and it's like, oh no.
Mhm. Yeah, because you can get all the way up to level 50 in this game. You gotta have something big to fight.
Didn't realize we were facing God basically in the form
It's a
of
JRPG.
giant. As long as it's not Seymour, I'm fine.
It always ends with and then we fought God.
Sin.
I would rather face Sin any fucking day of the week than Seymour. Fuck Seymour. I wanted to chuck the controller so fucking hard into the wall when
The
I
amount
faced him
of-
the third time.
The amount of reflex and fucking what was the other one? Reflect and oh my god. Like dispels and shit that he kept pumping out. I was like,
Final Fantasy X, Matt.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy
Because
that
the
works in
guy
the
would
workshop
not
of horrors.
fucking die.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back. My dog
All
Rowan
good.
has decided she's like getting old and has decided she wants to play with the other dogs, but she's not good at it. And so she just screams at
"Aw,
them,
sweet baby.
makes them really
Play with
uncomfortable,
me! Oh,
and then we
Rowan.
get into arguments, and so now she's up here. It's
Little
ridiculous.
bubbers.
Anyway, sorry. What was being asked? Haley, you had a question.
How many other murders?
Like total? Like what?
You said that there's been many murders,
Mm.
but there's only been 3 that have been caught.
There's been no.
Or is it just
Sorry, no,
just
there are
3?
3 murders, 3 victims, 3 accused.
Okay.
Outside of like more, like shut and dry, cut and dry, case closed kind of things. that are,
Actual
like,
murders.
yeah, just normal ones. These are just a weird.
I thought there was
But these ones are
lots
weird.
of murders. 3 is not lots. All right.
What is when they all are the
Um,
same?
Mm,
And in
I
the
guess so.
last week.
When there's memory manipulation.
yeah. For some reason, I thought there was a lot more. Anyway, let's go check out these bodies.
I didn't realize that Fiona would be dealing with autopsies and post-mortem investigations when we made this game. Oopsies.
So, sorry, just so I can wrap my head around scenes real quick. We just spoke to this particular Hell Touch for information. That's one scene, and now we're going to another scene with the bodies, or is this like still one scene?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of just open. Let me pull up the.
Is this like an investigating scene and it covers all of it?
Yeah.
So
Covers does a scene cover multiple chapters?
a scene is a segment of gameplay with a beginning and an end focused on a specific character, obstacle, or conflict. So it's kind of open. In this case, I would say for the purpose of like scene-based magic and things like that, that was a scene. We are going into another scene, but like the
Okay.
investigating the bodies and then maybe talking to the people might be all one scene.
Okay. Well, when it comes to it, I'll ask for clarification because I don't want to waste my MP.
Then we are off to see the bodies at the fantasy
Wonderful
equivalent of a
bodies.
morgue. Wonderful bodies wet.
I just meant the wonderful bodies of, and I went to say Oz, but I'm like, no, we're not there. The wonderful bodies of nowhere.
We will.
I did
Tim
take
Burton
notes,
got
but they
the
haven't
rights
kicked
to
in.
Wizard of Oz. Goddamn, it's.
It is a public domain now.
That's true. Very true.
I don't know where two of our
We
people
head
are.
on over.
There's Matt. Matt's back.
There we go.
Sorry,
Jackie
I needed
back.
water.
No, you're good.
Nice.
You walked away, and then Haley got up and walked away. So I don't know where.
And
All
beer.
by
We can keep going
ourselves.
with one person missing, but two people is.
It
half
is
the
your
party.
water the beer, Matt?
It's both. I also have water over here.
Beer is mostly water, so.
Beer is mostly water.
Yeah.
It's flavored
Uh,
water.
It's flavored water.
It's
Right.
both.
Who would have flavor?
All right. So
Up to
yes,
the morgue.
to the morgue. The
I said
bodies
that too
are
happily.
there. There are some other people who you can tell you've kind of like passed the first barrier of like there are a number of people who are showing up and just being like, well, I would like this money, so I'm going to see if I can get involved, and like don't really know what they're doing. The people who are around in this area who seem to be like taking notes and like doing some things seem to be more professional bounty hunter kind of things, like professional
Yep.
investigators. But you get your moment with the bodies. Yes, what's up?
I was gonna say, like, to identify ourselves as like the professionals and wanting to actually take this job seriously, is there like a token or like a badge or something that we can say, yes, we have officially accepted this
You have
contract
your
so that we can get access to particular areas, or do our cards just
you have your
update
cards, your
and
like
flash?
identification cards
Okay.
that like show that you're Collegionars, and like that is enough. You are professional freelancers essentially, right? As
Okay.
professional adventurers. You're not just like some guy off the street who's coming in and being like, "Hello, I would like to solve this case."
I heard there was a case. And I've got ideas.
I heard there was money. I would like it.
Well, there's a case involved. No, I just want the money.
That's- yeah.
So yes. Go ahead. What?
Yes, Teddy.
Oh, so I was gonna say, so we look at the bodies.
Go
Yes.
to the morgue.
There are 3 bodies, all
This is a
fairly
problem.
similar. Yes, it is the 3-body problem. They have not yet hit the floor. They are still on slabs, but
Oh my god.
Are
When
we
body
getting a
checks in.
clock for this investigation?
we will when
Ooh.
it makes sense. If there's something clockwise,
God damn it. That means there is something clockwise.
Well, it's not counterclockwise.
Well, no, yeah, I'm trying to work out what because Teddy's not going in with the bodies. She's going to talk with the staff.
Hmm.
So
yeah.
Okay.
So if Teddy has a specific goal, if Teddy has like something that you want to do, we'll make a clock for that. We'll set this sort of as like this is gonna be a weird one, but like this is gonna be conflict scenes, sort of.
Okay.
Or like I don't know, like investigation scenes where like there will be whatever your objective is. We will set a clock difficulty based on that. So as you go into this area, you will have in the same way that conflict scenes can be used for like dialogue and like people being at odds with each other. There is evidence here. There are things that you can find out, but whether or not you find them out and how hard it is to find them out will depend on how your rolls go in this like sort
Okay.
of conflict scene. So as you go in, whoever's in there, we will treat this all as like one conflict scene, like investigation conflict scene. So Teddy, like you can be like talking and like doing other things, and like your objective can be to gather information. Someone else can like observe whatever you want to do. So
We don't have to be co-located to be in the same
Right.
scene. We're all
Exactly.
investigating.
Same as conflict.
Yeah.
And go
You're
towards the
muted,
same
Haley.
solution.
being just outside the room is not like I'm just
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm leaving the building and going somewhere else. I'm not doing that. If I had to do that, I would just wait outside for you.
Perfect.
Let me know how it goes. I'll find out as much as I can. And like my goal for this is just to find out the exact information just by talking to someone. So I just want to find out if there's anything
Unordinary.
what word am I trying to say? Unordinary?
Unusual.
Is that the right word?
Unusual,
Unusual. Yeah. If there was anything unusual about it that was like separate, then something normal. That's pretty much it. and then just the general facts of the murder while they check out the nonsense of the bits and pieces.
Okay. What is everyone else doing? What are other people's goals in this?
Ruin is applying his long and storied past with violence in seeing if there's anything wonky with, blunt / sharp force trauma.
All right. Saoirse or Fiona, goals?
Sorry, my memory just disappeared. What was Ruin's goal?
Ruin's gonna be looking over the bodies to use his past fighting experience and such, to see if there's anything that kind of or anything that stands out as weird. That's kind of more of what he's saying.
Figure out if there's cause of death, or at the very least be able to, I guess, if we're connecting, I think Ruin's theory that he's trying to test, not test, is if we're connecting examining the bodies to also potentially interviewing the suspects or the accused, that this person is a street performer. Are they doing a strongman acts? It makes sense that they'd be able to take someone down, or is this did they get possessed by something that was wildly stronger than them, and so the wounds on the body don't make sense with the person that inflicted them? That kind of
but also
mismatchy
stuff. Did they get stabbed in the back before they got stabbed in the front?
Yeah.
Were they also in a trance? Were there any defensive wounds whatsoever on the body? Yeah. Did they try and fight back, or did they let it happen because they were also covered by something, or you know what I mean? Just those types of things, I think.
Broadly speaking, using corpse science and wound science to say whether or not this if something doesn't match up. Yeah. How
did the fight go? Okay. And then we're going to go interview the people and be like, wait, you can't fight how the fight went. That
doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to cast divination, and then following Ruin's lead, if there are any personal belongings or anything to identify these particular people, so maybe they've had a coin slipped into their pocket, or do they all bear the same tattoo, or looking for any possible connections between them. So even though they were all killed in different areas, is there something linking them?
Yeah, that's great.
So ask to look through whatever personal belongings they had on them, or their clothes.
Because that even just opens up more connections, their home or their things like that that we could go find out. That's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Or any trinkets they picked up that might have been cursed and infected them. All kinds of.
Yeah.
Do I want to cast divination here? Yeah, screw it. I feel like divination could help.
Divination would very in narrative help in terms of being able to solve stuff.
Yep. I've cast divination.
I also want you to know that my headcanon is that the guard's name is Malevola. Because that was how I
had that in my head
when you
too.
had that description, I was like, oh, that I couldn't remember her name at the time, but that the girl from Dispatch that should have been romanceable.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they make it romanceable, because
All right. Saoirse,
We're not thirsty over here.
I regret
don't worry.
nothing.
Fiona, anything you're doing specifically?
Oh boy. I think in the same vein, going more on the magic side. So while Ruin's looking more into the physical sort of damage to see whether it kind of tracks more with whatever story it is that the three accused are going to say, Fiona wants to focus on one, if there is magical traces, so just as much as there is for the accused, if there's magical traces for these three victims, 2, she's actually going to want to see if all 3 of the bodies have the exact same injuries. The reason being is that if the 3 were possessed by something or other, they may not have like as much free will, maybe, as what they would have been before, to see if they attacked these 3 people in the same way. And I think there was a third thing she wanted to do, and I'm just blanking out as to what it was. Maybe along the same lines with the trinkets, if there's magic traces of any of them, where it's not so much the item is cursed, it's more of something might have been slipped into their pockets that targets them specifically, or it's more of a honing beacon that this person has to die, rather than anybody else that could have been within the vicinity for some reason. So it's kind of a mix of column A with Ruin and then column B with Saoirse.
Okay. Cool. We will call those then just 2 clocks. You all can kind of take your like pattern, like whatever you're doing towards them. The first is that Teddy is just talking to people. And Teddy can gather some information. And then the second is investigating the bodies.
The end of my clock, I want a new best friend.
Okay.
That's the reward. Sounds good.
Okay. So we'll start with the bodies, the people who are going in there. The first thing that you notice is that these people are well and truly dead. You can immediately tell. And I say this because their chest cavities are ripped open.
Oh, good.
And their hearts appear to be missing. Immediately, you can
God
tell
damn it.
that this is a similarity between the 3. Beyond that, they all have... What?
I don't know. For some reason, I was like, there's going to be like 3 stab wounds and a couple of like bruises.
That's what I
it's
was
gonna
thinking.
Be, like, it's going to be like sneaky and secret, and that you're going to like find like an injection site, and then that's what's going to be like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just like there's all these like thoughts running through my head, and then you're like open chest cavity with their heart missing, and I was just like, found it. We found it, guys.
We found it. Ruin is already like approximating
dead.
The expected grip strength of someone that could pull that off, and it's just like, I'm gonna shake all these hands, and I guarantee you none of them are gonna match up. Something is wildly off base here.
So there are 3 bodies. They each have a tag on them telling you who they are. You can write down the names if you want. They do all have names. The first, the one that has been there the longest, Barramund Fastida, a mine worker, and the first dead.
Okay.
The second is Valimir Tieas, Teias. The second one killed. And looking at the tags, there's also... Oh, go ahead. What?
Which one was that?
Valimir Tieas, the second guy killed.
Yes.
Yeah, but sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm matching them to
the
other
accused.
information to the accused that you gave earlier. So do we have matching to those? Who was killed by the street performer? Who was killed by the mine worker? And who was killed by the human?
Whoever wants to make me an insight.
Sorry,
No,
sorry, that might be
Ooh.
extra information. My bad.
It is deducible from this. You know the order that they happened.
I'll
in.
wait. Sorry, I was trying to just put all
good.
the information together.
Yeah.
So when you were
I
giving me
appreciate-
names, I was like, let me put them together.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, I gotta wait for that, I guess.
Come on, Fiona, insight cannon, go.
Are they all hell touched? Sorry.
No. Go ahead. Well, I'll tell you. Well, yes. The victims all are. Sorry. Go ahead.
The victims all are.
Yes. Fiona.
That's an 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, this is fairly easy information.
Okay.
The first one was killed by the mine worker. You
Okay.
got the date, like you got the order that the murders were committed and the names with them. So like just piecing them
Got it.
together with the dates
Okay.
that are on the tags, like gives you that Barramund was killed first by the mine worker.
Mhm.
Valimir was killed second by the street performer, and the most recent one is Sala Vitamar, Salla and Vittamar. And that is the one that was killed by the human Order of the Forge God cleric.
Can I what was the second the street performer second one again? What was the first name?
Valamir, Valamir.
Thank you.
And
Man,
he
I was
goes all
way
together.
off on that spelling.
Oh, I've never worried about spelling in my life, no matter how many times you spell it at me. It's never gonna take. I won't read it that way ever.
And piecing things together, the street performer one was the one that was killed in broad daylight, the one that like has the most witnesses and that like had a number of people who saw what happened.
Yep.
I can also give you the first one was 6 days ago, the second one was 4 days ago, and the third one was 2 days ago.
Oh, hey, there's a pattern.
I'm just curious.
So someone's dying today for sure.
Yeah.
Of course. Is there a map by any chance in this room that we'd be able to kind of put pins on where each person
Ooh,
died?
Yeah.
Ruin has a map of the area for sure in his pocket.
It's a sketch. It is not finished yet.
Fabula point, it's magically finished and fully detailed. With all of this.
I refuse. On the basis he has not had enough time, I refuse. No.
No, I mean, like we were given a map at some point.
Oh,
I
you
believe
think?
because you've given us the layout of the thing, so I believe that was you giving us the map, right, in physical form and character.
So I'll say, if you would like to Fabula point that you received like a detailed map.
Yes,
that
I
is
will
a
spend
thing.
the Fabula point for that.
Okay.
Nice.
If not, you could also just say that like you're taking down the locations and you're gonna try to place them onto a map at some point here.
I will spend the Fabula point for a map.
Heck
I'm like
yes.
Dora now.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, Ruin's got it, but it's not his map.
Yes.
Sick. Okay.
That makes more sense.
So, given the map, what you get kind of like, I mean, I guess you don't really know yet where they happened. You have a map. You haven't like pieced together where all of this happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ruin, if you are looking over the bodies, give me call this a might insight check.
I was hoping you'd do that because that was what I was thinking. Is like, oh, it makes sense to apply like might as in like knowledge of fighting here. Yeah. Alrighty. Roll well. Oh, what are these dice? Oh, I rolled so shitty.
Oh no.
Divination.
Oh. What does divination let us do?
You're supposed to be good at this. I'll use so you can re-roll both dice.
Okay.
Hey.
It's a 2 and a 3 on D8, D10.
Oh god.
Oh,
This is real bad.
Mat roll.
divination.
That's a mat roll, 100%. Give me some
Let's
status
get
conditions so I get positive
Yeah.
modifiers here.
Ruin just bashes
Ruin,
his head against
lift
a
the
wall to get
sheet.
stunned.
With the
Yeah.
Lift the sheet to see the body, my
Ah,
guy.
yeah, that's a good step. Good first step. Thank you. I needed that. Oh my god, did I roll? I rolled exactly one better on each. A 3 and a 4.
Oh man.
Do I want
alright.
to divination it again?
No, don't.
No, don't waste it on me. This is silliness.
Ruin should like roll something to see how composed you are with these extra dead bodies or something. Like maybe there's something like
Does the
psyching you
smell
out.
Get to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're upset because you're fighting with Teddy. Maybe that's what it is.
You're distracted.
I think, oh man, why is he just? Maybe he's just not good at this part of the job. I think that's just
Aw.
he just
Good at
sucks
making
at
bodies, not
investigating.
figuring out where they
I'm
came from.
great at making bodies, not good at the reverse engineering how they were made. Yeah.
Oh no, poor Ruin. With his
Yeah.
French braid and everything.
French braided ruin. Oh yeah,
It's
it's the
too
hair.
tight.
He's all thrown. It's too tight.
It's too tight.
Can't
Too
think.
tight.
Can't think with all this tight hair on my head. Yeah, it's just a 7.
Okay.
The little
So-
the little diamantes keep catching on like windows and stuff, and so you just keep like.
No.
I'm
with
sorry,
the
I didn't mean to.
seven,
No, it's fine.
uh,
It's very funny.
I didn't
I will-
Fabula pointed, so it's not canon.
So, Ruin, I mean, you're with a 7. Like we won't give you nothing. It would take a
Give me
lot
nothing.
of force.
I deserve nothing.
It would take a lot of force to rip a heart out of someone's chest, right? There's a lot that needs to go into something like that. And there are a number of wounds around the bodies. Each are somewhat different. So we'll leave it at that.
I guess maybe this is an easy enough question to answer on a 7. Is this he didn't get I'm forgetting the name of the demon slayer now, but he didn't get donutted. None of them were like, it's not like an out through the back and then out the front move. Okay.
No.
Can he with that roll know that any of them fought back? Or was it instant? Or was it is there any way to tell that with that information? I know that that's extra, but like, I mean, I brought it up in the original thing.
Yes. Yeah.
That would have been some information you got if you
Okay, cool.
Higher,
Yeah.
basically.
Gotta roll better.
Some information on
Gotta
what
not
happened.
suck at
That's
dice.
fine. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So okay,
I'm gonna put them in the dice
we
jail.
don't know if the chest,
fine.
So we don't know if the chest was ripped open and that was the cause of death, or if they died and then their chest was then ripped open and heart removed. We don't know
we
what
don't
are.
know.
From the body.
Yeah.
But with that, let's go ahead and jump.
Are there any
to-
other wounds?
I was gonna say let's jump to Teddy. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
I'll let you decide who is around.
Are there people that do autopsies in this world?
Yeah.
Then that's who I'm talking to. The person that did the report
The coroner.
for whoever wants the reports. Yeah, the coroner. I want to talk to him, and I want, or them, or she, or whoever it is that I come across, and I'm going to make them feel like the most special, important, smartest, most beautiful person in the entire world, and I will truly believe it because Teddy is just a ball of positivity. But yeah, whatever's going on that's what's going on, and she just wants to find out the goss. She wants to know what happened. She wants to know what they think about it, if they've heard of anything, if anyone's talked to them about it. Who are these other investigators that are here to investigate? And have they said anything? Have they even asked you how you are? So like I want to share like a snack with her if I can. But I just, or them, whatever they are, introduce me to them and I will then gender them correctly.
What do you want them to be? I'll let you choose. I also
It doesn't bother me.
As a reference, I realized that 2 clocks for this doesn't really make that much sense. You're investigating the bodies. It doesn't really matter if you're talking to somebody or looking at them. It's going to give you all the same information.
Yeah.
So I've combined them
That's
together.
what I thought too.
Yeah. So yeah, well, you find the coroner. Sure, she is another tiefling guard. The thing is, most of the people in this who are like working law enforcement kind of things are like, they're there because they're guards first. They're not really there like to solve the murders that much. But this one she does seem to know some more about autopsy kind of stuff than others. So I guess, give me a willpower roll just to see how you get along.
No, that's a D8. That's a D10. I need D10s. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not bad.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
12.
So yeah, we'll say you roll up. What's your like opening line? Like how do you like approach this person? You know who
first,
they are. I'll say like.
Yeah, like I get to know them as on like a deep personal level. Like I do that thing where you start a conversation with someone and it starts off like very casual and you just like kind of check out what parts they're listening to, what parts they're not. And I just ask them how they are and how they're going and how this job is and how they're feeling. And I ask them very pointed and personal questions that feel like a natural progression. And I just want to know. I just want to know the gossip about. Truly, the body is the least of my questions, and I'm more asking about her opinion on the situation and the other people that have been around here. I want gossip.
Okay. Yeah. Can you? We'll basically,
Do you want to roleplay it, or do we want to just say it? I'm not sure.
We'll jump into like a scene of this, not an actual scene, but like this scene, like a micro scene, a mini scene inside the scene.
Yeah, mini scene.
So
We need to go deeper.
With your role, you have like you've established, we'll say like we're midpoint of the conversation.
Rapport.
Like you have established
Yes.
some amount of rapport. She will answer whatever questions she can answer for you. She's not going to go out of her way to help because it wasn't that high, but
No,
like
of
she'll
course
just tell you
not.
whatever.
Never.
So-
I would never ask you to jeopardize your career, your job, your well-being just for information. Ridiculous.
So we'll cut in on you've asked her some question and she's been talking for a minute and that's why I just Frank just really gets on my nerves these days. He's got a real problem. But I'm sorry. I
What is
talking your ear off. What are you? Can I help you with anything?
No, the way you could help me is to keep talking. I'm thrilled. I'm enthralled by this conversation. Please continue. What has Frank done? Clearly, he's done something to upset you. I want to hear about it.
Were you not listening? That's what I was just talking about.
What? No, you said
I'm just kidding. No,
that's rude.
Well, for the purpose of
Conlon's
jumping into
rude.
the role play, you have been talking about this. That was
No,
the
that's
end
fine.
of a story about what Frank has done that has upset her.
I see. I see.
You've established the rapport. You've established the conversation,
cool.
and now she's like, "Oh my goodness, I've been talking for so long to you, and you seem like you have some questions. What can I help with?"
Oh, I just was curious about the others here, taking notes. Who were here before us, lining up after us. Seems like an odd thing to go on for a group of murders.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure as you know, the murders are a little weird. There's
Of
all
course.
the weird stuff with the case, but then on top of that, everybody's really excited about the rewards that have been offered, especially the new one that just came in. The last murder was just a couple days ago, and the information about the big reward from the Order of the Forged God came in yesterday.
Do
So
people
have been-
usually get excited about murders in this town?
people get excited about money in this town, and
So the murder
murders
is
with
really just an
rewards.
opportunity for money?
Yeah, it's a job like anything else.
Yeah. Interesting.
This one seems to have attracted some attention, so from both the people offering the money and from, the people who are looking to take it.
Indeed. Does anyone seem right on the case? Like they're ready to jump onto the next thing? Anyone seems super confident? I would love to check in with them.
Between you and me, most of the people here are just sort of opportunistic. They're hoping that they're gonna find some skill that they didn't know they had. But
Yes.
we know.
All
we
right.
know
That is.
that doesn't. But there are
That's
a couple,
great
there's
news.
a few like bigger name bounty hunters. One particular who's kind of staked his claim, and hard to say. It's he's
What was
working
his
alone.
name, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I don't remember.
Sorry.
This is why I shouldn't. I knew the
I'm-
minute I said
you
that
know
there was
what?
somebody.
It's fine. I'll just write Big Bounty Hunter, and that is good enough for me.
Sure. Yeah. and if
He
you
is
wanted
the
it at some point-
BBH.
Yeah.
The PPH.
Beautiful. And have you heard from the families at all of these people
No.
here,
most of
the
them are-
victims?
I think all the victims were relatively unattached. The families of the accused, well, none of only one of them really has anybody really speaking up for him, and that's the last one. Most people here are kind of on their own.
Interesting. Most people, no one has family?
People have families. It's just it's expensive to live in the city with a family, and people who work here tend to try to make it big, and if they don't, then a lot of them leave the city. There are families here, especially amongst the upper classes and the upper echelons, but for the people who are involved in this, some of them have relatives and things like that, but nobody really is bringing home enough for a family off of working in a mine.
Lovely. You wouldn't happen to have more details on their places of residence? Anything that I could grab for the further investigation? Anything that you're willing to share?
I can find you some information on what we have. I can pull their file. Like the little bit of information we've gathered is open to whoever here needs it. I can get that to you.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Of course.
I don't think there's anything else. Does anyone else have any other thoughts of things I could ask?
I don't think so.
Not really. I think the rest of the info will be from us investigating the bodies and whatever we can scrounge up from their materials, too.
Cool. So, they don't even have friends? No one's come to talk about? That's fine. Easy peasy. I will leave it at that. I'm not going. I was going to spend the persuasive thing to get extra clock bits, but I don't feel like Teddy found out anything useful. So she's just going to enjoy a sandwich with this coroner and wait for everybody to join her. She's like, I will not enter that room. I'm just going to wait until they're done.
So no, the one thing we did find out with all that is the fact that since they are there by themselves, they don't necessarily have anyone, so to speak, connected to them. Could lead to the idea that maybe nobody would miss them.
Yes. Oh, yes, and I'm able to ask her if they had defensive wounds. She looked at the bodies.
Yes. You can figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to ask.
Okay.
My last question is a detail, just a report on the body, just like, because I did ask her opinion, and we kind of glossed over that.
Yeah.
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 So whatever you want to share to me about the bodies, you don't have to do it in character if you
I'll
don't
do
want
it
to.
in character. I got this. I got my girl
Nice.
voice on, so it's good.
Yes.
I can give you any of the information. Here's the files. She gives you the information about like who they are, where they live, addresses, that kind of stuff. We'll gloss over that unless it's stuff you really want. So I think the strangest thing is all three of them have had their hearts removed. As far as I can tell, it was posthumously. They were removed after they were already dead. That part of it happened, but outside of that, all three were killed in different ways. The first was stabbed in the back, just on a side road in an alleyway. The second was, beaten with the clubs of the street performer, and then the third was killed by a firearm wound from the.
Oh, gun. I wrote fire, and I was like, that's
fire.
not right. So yeah.
Well, this escalated quickly.
All three were killed.
And just
Yeah.
And their chests were ripped open from the outside. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, seems like each of the accused has, after killing them, cut open their chests and removed their hearts.
Or cut it open, not ripped it open.
Cut open.
Okay, excellent.
We didn't find any of the knives used to cut open the chests, but it does. It tracks with what we would expect from some kind of knife wound.
Knife wound, not a claw. Just confirming.
Yeah, it was only
Beautiful.
one sharp slicing motion.
And would you say that they were from the same knife?
That's a good question. It's hard to tell. They definitely were all similar. Probably the same kind of blade, same length, but
Beautiful.
Hard to say.
No, that's beautiful. If it was a big variance, such as like an axe versus a scalpel versus I think you would easily be able to tell. You're so knowledgeable. So that is more than helpful. Thank you very much.
Of course. Well, if
Hungry?
you're around, sure, thank you. You see, she definitely has like blood and stuff like on her upper arms, but she just kind of like wipes her hands off and hangs out. She's definitely just been working.
Yeah, she's an adult. She can go wash her hands if she needs to.
Yeah.
I trust her to do what she
I
needs
hope
to do.
she does.
And I'm going to enjoy my food.
All right.
And wait
I
for
was
the rest.
hungry. I'm not anymore.
I hope that's ketchup.
Exactly.
It's not.
Oh,
I can
no.
smell its blood.
All right. Is there anything else in the room with the bodies that you would like information on? Anything specific you want to ask about there?
Sersha.
Well,
Fiona. Someone
yeah, I
that's
just wanted
not
to-
me rolling dice.
I just wanted to check their personal belongings
Mhm.
and like not so much look at their injuries, but look at
their stuff.
them. So yeah, look at them specifically. Were they wearing the same jewelry from a particular jewelry store? You know, do they have any markings? Any personal belongings that are similar or can be linked? Like anything that could potentially link them that's not associated with their untimely demise.
Okay. Make me. We'll call this an insight check.
Ooh.
All of their like personal effects have been stored with the bodies to kind of streamline the things. They're like toe tagged, and then they have a little bag that has the stuff that they had.
Can I use divination on myself?
I don't know.
You glimpse until the spell ends. After a creature you can see performs a check. If it is not a fumble or critical success,
Doesn't
Yeah,
count
you
for
can.
so that's a no.
Someone else. Yeah.
Oh, creature you can
use
see.
a
A creature you can
Fabula
see is you.
point.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know how Fabula Ultima like. I guess yeah. I guess you are. Yeah, that's fine.
A creature. If it was intended to be someone that wasn't you, it would say allies and enemies
Mm.
because
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
true.
be your own ally in Fabula Ultima.
Yeah, it just says a creature you can see.
Sure.
Okay.
You just have to look down when you do it.
Yeah. Oh, there I am.
If it's a 5 and above, if you roll doubles, it's a critical.
It's a
6
6
and above.
and above.
6.
But a 5 and a 5, if that's what you
It's
rolled,
still-
is still a
it's still
10,
good.
which is still a
I got a 5
decent
and a 5.
number.
So instead of a 7, I got a 10.
Good.
Nice.
There we go. We got
And
double
divination
digits.
has now ended.
Good job.
Got some good use out of it though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you rolled a 10.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. With a 10, I think the biggest thing that you notice is that like they don't really have much on them. These people are not like, it's not like they don't have any jewelry. They don't have anything that like really is identifying. They have like the clothes they were wearing that are at this point covered in blood, and like that's about it. You know, they have maybe a little bit of like pocket change kind of stuff, but nothing that really stands out. Yeah, I think that's about all you get at this point.
Okay. Well, I got nothing.
So different wounds or methods of attack, but all the same posthumous injuries of all
Yeah.
their hearts being removed.
Was a 10 enough to earn us segments on the clock, or is it higher?
Yes, a 10 is a success, so that's enough to get you
Huzzah!
a segment. Yeah. All right. What would you all? I mean, if you would like to do anything else with the bodies, there's also the accused are all here. You can talk to them if you'd like.
Yeah,
That is something else we wanted to do.
Yeah. I genuinely want to see if there's... How do I phrase this?
You were gonna check for magic traces, weren't you?
Right, so the thing I'm thinking of, because Fiona, as well as me, because my jet lag brain is giving me some room to think, one of the things I'm thinking of is I think Fiona would want to monitor these 3 who are accused to see if there's any flare-ups of magic while they're being interrogated. Because if they are getting close to revealing an answer, then maybe the magic is trying to prevent them from revealing or trying to prevent them from remembering.
Interesting.
Maybe the intensity flares up while those questions are being done. and they're just like, oh, well, I don't remember that. So she won't want to be asking the questions. She'll want to be monitoring one of the people while they're being interrogated at a time. So that's kind of the direction I think she'll want to go with that.
Muted. There we go.
Yeah, you're
nothing
muted.
else anybody wants to do with the bodies, or
because they don't really have any items on their person, which if they were robbed or anything. No, if they're from the cave system miners, they probably wouldn't have much material to begin with. I think the
Yeah, I
bodies
can't think of-
we kind of got everything, I think, from the bodies, at least, including the dialogue that Teddy managed to grab from the coroner.
How long will the bodies be kept for?
Mm.
Like, are they able to like preserve?
Yeah,
The
they're-
bodies, like if we need to come back.
yes, yeah, you're good for
Okay, cool.
for some time. Yeah.
Me wanting to
then, yeah.
try things. Me also knowing how I roll dice. And
What do you want to try?
I was gonna try doing a ritual. Well, this all assumes that it's under that this would apply under the void domain of Ruins Arcanum, of basically asking the soul, like any like following the thread of life back to the soul of these people that are dead, to like gain some sort of glimpse into the final moments and potentially witnessing, like if the accused all have memory loss, then being able to tap into the memories of the victims and getting those final moments.
No, that's a good angle.
But it's me rolling dice, so
Just shut the
but
fuck
hey,
up and roll it.
I'll chuck the idea out there.
You have unfiltered me, who will encourage you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll call this. So if you wanted to do a ritual with this, it would be a Arcanum ritual. So willpower, and then we'll say this is a major ritual, but an individual area. So it's going to be 40 mind points with a DL of 13.
Cool. I'll spend the 40. A DL of 13 is
You got it.
not good for me.
You got it.
I don't. This is gonna go bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Told you.
See, I gotta neg my dice. That's what has to happen. That's the only way we get anything done in this house, is negging
How
the
high?
dice into oblivion. I mean, exactly on the dot, 13. I rolled a 6 in a second.
Yay! There you go.
Yeah. Sick. Okay. So, yeah, Ruin, you sort of like shut off your senses to the rest of the room and really start to like feel around, similar to how you kind of started to feel for Fiona and like the string that tethered here. And as you do, you get just the faintest glimmer from the last body, the most recent one. And yeah, I mean, this is a big enough thing. Like this is a big enough ritual. I think you get some good information on this. So, you kind of, it's hard to say exactly what you're grasping onto even at this point. It feels sort of magically like, if you could imagine, it's a weird thing. A string in like a wind tunnel, right? Like it is whipping around. It's hard to gather onto. It's definitely not really tethered to much. But as you sort of reach out and magically seize onto the string, you can feel just the barest idea of this thing. And you start to get the idea that essentially, like, this is a remnant of a memory or of soul or of something that is no longer connected to the wider thing. But from that, you kind of pull the last few, like whatever this string is tied to, the thing that sort of severed it from the rest and like kept it kind of cut apart, is the last few moments of existence that this soul had. And so you see, I mean, not even see, but I think you feel immediately like a bit of confusion. The first thing that starts with this is a loud retort, which you would know, Matt, as like a gunshot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Ruin has really experienced like the gun, like firearms in this world much. They're relatively new, relatively like complex, but so the sound of a gunshot followed by confusion, and then sort of like a fairly gentle fading. But at the last minute, a flash of something. Hard to say what. But this memory, this thing, in that moment was severed from the whole and left sort of attached to the spiritual remnants of this, like a flag flapping off of a fallen banister, right? Like just there, and would probably have blown away soon if you hadn't found it now. It probably would not have lasted much longer. And so,
do I get the sense from that it's like the soul got the thing that normally that memory would have been attached to, that was like consumed and taken elsewhere? It was not allowed to just depart naturally to the stream of souls?
As you like kind of think that question, you get the like a sort of sense that like you're almost reaching for more, right? Like when you felt Fiona's thread, like you could tell that it ended, like it was still attached, right? You it ended in the water, like the soul river, but like it was still attached to something. You could tell that it was still like part of a soul. So yes, this has been like something has rent a piece of this person's soul from their body, and that soul is not attached in a way that you would necessarily expect from like a more normal death. Not even natural, but like just like a normal death.
Not a counter question, but an additional question. Would the assistant feel anything?
Ooh.
Man, with a 13, I mean, this was a big ritual. I think if you would like to pull the assistant in, you can.
Because the only reason why I'm saying that is because you just said it felt like something was kind of ripped asunder away from the soul, like something was forcibly taken and removed from it, and it's incomplete almost. And I'm just
kind of like the assistant,
right? Like the assistant. It's like it was a part of something that was bigger. Only a fraction is left, which is what the assistant is, and then the rest of it is God knows where. Some of it was with Donovan. The rest is
we don't know. Yeah.
So I don't know if not necessarily pertinent to what like the assistant's past is, but I don't know if there might be stuff the assistant might pick up from, considering it's a little similar.
Less of like a knowledge recall and almost leaning on the assistant as like an empathic co-diagnoser of what could have made a memory separate like this based on like the understanding of the mechanics of soul. Yeah,
you can ask it that question if you want.
What you kind of know what it's like to feel like you're in pieces. What would have done something like this?
Good question. It's not my area of expertise specifically, but for something to have sheared off a thread of soul like that, well, here, let me help with this. Maybe I can expand this for you. So you kind of feel the assistant like moving inside of your skin as it like moves around. You feel it.
Okay.
like almost up by your eyes, and like that sense of like your eyes are closed and you are sensing the room and like the spirit of the room, the soul of the room. You see the assistant sort of like almost analyzes the string in your hand, the thing that you're like holding on to, and then you see in like one of the racks over a little bit further, so that body over there, unrelated to the case, has died of fairly natural causes. And what you can see is a little piece of string, still tethered to something, but
Connecting it to the soul.
connected
Yeah.
and like fading, right? So you can
Yeah.
see that it is slowly fading away as this soul like sort of just ends, but like there's still a piece connected to the physical reality of this like body. For something to have left this here, you can imagine a ball of thread, right, or a spool of thread, and someone forcibly pulling that from its tether, and leaving behind a little piece. That's about the only thing I could see that could cause something like this.
Definitely confirms that it's something magical and weird and fucked up, not a mortal instrument.
Correct. Most souls, even those killed violently, sort of fade over time. It's what allows for resurrection magic and all those sorts of good things.
All right. And I imagine all of this happens, like, if Saoirse and Fiona are in the same room, then they're just watching Ruin just, like, eyes rolled back in head, hand, like, holding on to something in midair, and there's just maybe a little bit of, like, weird, like, smoke drifting off of the armor bits that occasionally, like, form into long feathers that then just, like, as quick as you see that shape, it's like seeing a cloud form into a shape and then the wind pushes it out of that shape, and so it's like formed and then it just moves past, and then that breaks away and he kind of has that like, woo, I just expended some energy doing that, and relates that information to the others. Something is snatching souls and using other people to do the killing to make them vulnerable, I'd guess. Expose the soul for a moment so that it could be ripped away.
Well, that's not great.
No, using secondary vessels in order to do such crimes is concerning. Perhaps we better talk to those who are accused next. I would be very interested to see how much my theory of, well, magic hindering those memories will come into play. But we must be prepared that they simply might not remember at all.
Even then,
Genuinely.
whatever their last memory is might still be useful if there's any sort of commonality in what lets them get hijacked.
Only one way to find out.
Alright. Yeah, you make your way to the like holding area. There are 3 people inside. The first is a fairly lean-looking Hell-Touched, who is clearly like a day laborer. Very, very muscular, but like lithe muscle. The second is another Hell-Touched. This one, a much more like dexterous looking Hell-Touched, who is the street performer. And then the third is a human who looks fairly like tough. You see, I think probably the first thing is like very muscular, but like hardworking muscular. And looking up his arms, you see like a number of what look like burn wounds, almost like embers landing on his skin, not like flames, but just like a person who has worked near fire and heat and likely metal.
A forge, potentially.
Yes, potentially. Yes, those are your 3 accused.
Taylor, was there something you wanted to ask earlier? Oh, yes, thank you. Do we know of any creatures that have the ability to rip and manipulate souls?
Demon? No.
I mean,
Find a
you
lot of
know
them.
one. You've run into one thing that has some connection to soul magic. It
That
was
bastard.
the demon in white, and the man in white, as he became the demon in white, had some connection to ripping souls from things.
Oh yeah, because he was harvesting them
Yes,
for his
he
little like
was.
dagger ritual thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dagger.
Dagger.
We got a missing dagger. And then he had a dagger. Wonder if it's the
Wait a
same
minute.
dagger.
Did
Christ.
they?
What is this? No.
Don't.
Minnesota and Australia
Do
are
not
apparently right next to each
soil-
other.
Do
They're
not
similar.
tarnish his memory.
I love Steve Irwin. He's the
Okay,
Mr.
so
guy.
the man in white was using a dagger, and they said it was some sort of blade. Did we get confirmation that it is a dagger?
We just know
We
that
just know it's
something
not-
sharp
it's
is
not
the
close,
reason
okay.
for the right. So I guess the question I have is, when they were arrested, did the accused have anything on them that we can go through their items?
Ooh, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Their stuff is accessible.
Also, I think we need a clock segment from the ritual
Yes,
succeeding.
I just hit it.
But-
Yep.
Okay, cool. I
Yay.
looked away and it was
I had
still
the exact
three.
same thought of like, oh shit, right.
Here's I think we did it correctly. Does the ritual DL supersede the normal clock DL? Because for a major ritual, it's DL 13,
Yes.
but the clock DL was 10.
Yes.
So, okay.
Yeah. At least that's how I would rule this. That like
Yeah.
you've done a ritual that is filling a clock segment essentially, and the
Yes.
DL of that was that an objective task would be like filling with that 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird, but you also wouldn't have gotten as much information from just like a
Right.
normal objective task. So.
Yep. I was thinking that was probably the case. The only reason I asked is because 13 and 10 are exactly the 3 off, so it
Yes.
would have been the extra
It would have been
segment had
2,
it been the
yeah.
other way. But I had no other like narrative excuse to be able to do a thing. So the ritual was letting me do something when I normally wouldn't be able to do anything.
So yes, there. You can look through all of their belongings if you want. Whichever one, like, who do you want to talk to / observe / whatever you want to do first? You just let me know.
Yeah.
How long has it been since we dealt with the man in white?
Felt like at least over a week, right?
I was gonna say
2 weeks
about a
-ish,
week.
I think. Yeah.
A
week
to 2 weeks.
Because it took us a little more than a week, I think, for us to get to
Took 5 days to
No
get
city,
to
to nowhere.
nowhere.
Yeah,
and
took
then
5
it was-
days.
and we took some time to recover a little
Yeah,
bit.
there was
Yeah,
like
like-
a little bit of hand wavy, like you beat the Steel Kings, everything settled back down.
Small
I died,
denouement.
kind of.
Yeah.
We met the king.
Yeah.
We met the king. Yep.
Yeah, there were like
Okay.
2 to 3 to 4 days in there.
Yes.
Some amount of time. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we're verging on 10 weeks, 10 days approximately since that.
Mhm.
Do we have any inkling as to how long it can potentially take a demon / devil to be able to regenerate?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Considering it took 3 months for the Steel Kings to go from Donovan being
0 to hero.
zero to villain, yeah, it was roughly a 3-month timer on that. Probably not too. It would probably be too fast for this to be the same demon if it's a demon. I would bet, unless he can split himself across several efforts, right? But vessel feels like too important a word to throw around for it to be like
Yeah.
having multiple.
Not to mention,
know.
because of the coding breaking that we did, we know there's more people involved
Yeah.
with Donovan. So it's in the same like grouping, so to speak, but this is an entirely separate body we're dealing with.
And this could have absolutely nothing to do with the code baddies. This could
That's
be more like the amulet where it was like it was tied to the demon. It was
Yes.
tied to the Lord of Smiles still. So this could be demon activity, but it might not be baddie
The same demon
activity. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no idea. Yeah. I think if Ruin had the notion of like that most recent kill was the one, then I think he's probably just out of a sense of continuity is probably looking through that the killer the acute, I guess, killer. This is weird where it's like you did it, but you're not guilty.
Not responsible.
Not responsible, questionably. So yeah, looking
Yeah.
through I guess that's the humans, the forge cleric stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, looking through his stuff, got a couple different things. There is the murder weapon, you assume, the firearm that this person wields, which is a extremely like ornately crafted revolver, which is not something that is very common in this world. Most things are single shot, sort of muzzle loady kind of things. This is a revolver.
Damn.
And then on top of that, also a set of basically like if plate armor were a bit lighter. It looks like plate, but it's not like massive plate armor that would like, it's like hulking, but it's just like really, really well forged, well taken care of, and like fitted plates of mail. But it's like tight fitting almost. Like it's like combat armor. Like you can imagine like cyberpunk combat armor kind of thing. It's like that, but like steel plates. Or iron plates technically. But so yeah, well forged. Other than that, not a lot. He doesn't seem to have much like he didn't bring anything with him. Like he you don't know how he got here exactly, but like seems to have just been the stuff he was carrying. There's a couple pens. There's a couple like small things that just were like in his pockets, but nothing necessarily stands out.
For the revolver, were there any shell casings also found, or 'cause how many bullets are actually in the gun?
So no shell casings, but there is a bullet missing from the gun. This is in my fun headcanon of this world. There's no or not even headcanon. It's my world. It's my lore. I get to say this is true.
Your headcanon is canon.
There are no jacketed bullets. There are no bullets that are like a piece of metal with gunpowder that you like load in. So this is actually like a flintlock revolver where like you load like the ball and then the like gunpowder and the paper and like all of that together makes up a thing. You load 6 of those. So one of those is missing. But it can do like it's like semi-magical, it works through some trickery of the forge.
Artifice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is one.
Because I'm just
round
curious
missing.
as to whether how many others were left. If it was just like a targeted thing where it's just the one bullet and
It's
then
just the
there's
one
nothing
shot.
else. Yeah. Okay.
Fiona, is there any magic left on this? Maybe it was the weapon that did it and not him.
I would like to do a ritual. So that
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, I'm just trying to remember the die for ritual for me. Which I believe is insight.
So this will just be ritualism, which you should have from.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll have ritualism because
Yes.
you usually you're good. Which is insight willpower.
Insight willpower. Yep, that's it. Okay.
We're gonna say this is a I guess what are you? Do you just want to know if this thing has magic on it? Do you want to like look for a specific kind of magic?
How much wisdom do you want with the detecting of magic?
Yeah. Because the thing is, it could just be magic. I don't know if we would be able to discern. Well,
That would just
I'd
make
rather go for broke.
it would just crank the level of the ritual up to get more information. You're just making it a more difficult ritual.
Yeah.
Just not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, this is me, so
You got it. You got it. I believe in you. You believed in me. I believe in you.
that's one of us. Sure, why the fuck not? So let's see if we can try and discern what type of magic it is.
Okay.
That is if there is any at all on the gun. So
Okay, we'll call this a medium potency ritual then. It was between that and
Okay.
minor, unless you wanted to do something like real wild. It's individual. It's just an object. So you'll need a 10.
oh boy.
You got this.
Okay, let's see. Any chance I could use my last Fabula point?
Yeah, you can invoke a bond for that.
Yeah. Well, what bonds do I have? I have to get.
Do you have a bond that would you roll? Is it low? Is it high enough that you could get there with like +1 to +2?
No.
Okay, then you got to do a reroll, which would be your identity or your theme or your origin.
Definitely, I think the theme of ambition, because she wants to get to the bottom of whatever the fuck is responsible for all this.
Yeah,
And we're doing both of them because I got a 4.
that's bad.
Yeah, no shit. I did a horrible job, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. That is a 10 on the dot.
There you go. Meets it, beats it.
We did it.
Twice in a row.
Christ.
Yeah, so you start sort of picking apart the magic on this gun. There's a lot. Like it is
Oh, boy.
intricately woven in the way that this works. You can tell in sort of the way that like a master craftsman imbues a little bit of themselves into every stroke of the anvil hammer. This has been like expertly crafted. And
Okay.
in every single hammer blow, there is a bit of magic. As you piece together what is like intrinsic to the gun, you start to realize like there isn't any residual anything on this gun besides what is like part of it. The magic that you can feel on it, the magic that you have associated with it, is just the intricacy of this firearm itself.
Okay. Well, it seems the weapon of choice is just as it is. Nothing coercive or tainting, so to speak. It is just simply the gun and whoever infused magic into it. Which means we only have the killers, technically, with regards to where magic could have been influenced.
Oh, a no is still narrowing it down.
Well, I guess there's only one natural step next, then.
Yeah, we should talk to him.
Does it
Alright.
require 17 punches for us to get the
17
information we need?
punches.
We'll find out.
Oh, God.
It might. You never know. Okay, yeah. So, with that, I think actually I was just looked at the time. We are probably gonna say that that's where we're ending for the night.
What? It's already been. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
God damn.
But with that,
It's been too long. It's been weeks.
Yeah, I know. We'll
Come
be back.
back.
We'll come back with some interviewing of the accused, the killers, I guess,
Accused.
as we've decided. Yeah.
The killers.
In
Yeah.
the next episode, and then we'll see where the mystery of the Nowhere murders takes us in the next episode. But until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, get out there and protest, yell in the streets if you live in America, and
Yell or not. Also, everywhere else, just yell in the
Yell
streets.
wherever,
Have a good
yeah.
time.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have a good yell.
yeah, it's a good time.
Sometimes you need to just let it out.
Yeah.
But anyway, until next time, are you all ready for more tales?
Always.
Stick around for a raid, everybody. We will get one going. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.